오늘은 어린이날인데 출장을 왔죠. 강명 숙소에서. 자, 아침에 볼 일은 다 봤고, 자, 여기 와서 이제 깨끗하게 샤워하고 책을 읽어보려고 합니다. 잠시 이제 다른 공부를 하기 전에. 음. 성공하는 사람은, 아니면 무언가를 굉장히 잘하는 사람은, 아까 그 세 번째 보니까 나왔더라고. 굉장히 잘하는 사람은 내가 하기 싫어하는 일, 그러니까 내가 하기 싫어하는 일에서 굉장히 잘하는 사람, 내가 하기 싫어하는 그 일을 나보다 훨씬 더 많이 한 사람이다. 그게 진짜 잘하는 사람의 비법이다 라고 얘기를 하더라고요. 굉장히 가슴에 새겨집니다. 솔직히 뭐 하기 싫었으니까 못하는 거지. 잘하고 싶으면 잘 연습하면 됩니다. 연습하고 뭐든지 하면 됩니다. 비법이라는 건 없으니까. 미래의 김태호, 10년 뒤에도, 네가 5년 뒤에도 이런 얘기를 하고 있으면 안 되겠지. 뭔가를 하나를 이루고 있어야 될 거야. 반드시 이루고 있어야 될 거야. 꼭 그래야 될 거야. 왜? 꼭 성공하고 싶으니까. 이제는 시간을 헛되게 보내고 싶지 않으니까 꼭 성공하기를 바랍니다. 자, 한번 읽어봅시다. 그리고 발음이 내가 잘 모르는 단어들도 있고 이러다 보니까 그 발음들이 정확한지 아닌지 이거 읽기 전에 한번 유튜브를 들어봤어요. 들어봤는데 졸리네. 자, 그래도 해봅니다. 홀버트 파수꾼 재밌어야 될 텐데 많이 읽어야 되는데. 자, 한번 해볼게요. Chapter 6. Some things are hard to remember. I'm thinking now of when Stradlater got back from his date with Jane. I mean, I can't remember exactly what I was doing when I heard his goddamn stupid footsteps coming down the corridor. I probably was still looking out the window. But I swear I can't remember. I was so damn worried. That's why. When I really worry about something, I don't just fool around. I even have to go to the bathroom when I worry about something. Only I don't go. I'm too worried to go. I don't want to interrupt my worrying to go. If you knew Stradlater, you'd have been worried too. If you knew Stradlater, you'd have been worried too. I double dated with that bastard a couple of times, and I know what I'm talking about. He was unscrupulous, he really was. Anyway, the corridor was all linoleum, linoleum and all, and you could hear his goddamn footsteps coming right toward the room. I don't even remember where I was sitting when he came in, at the window, or in my chair, or his. I swear I can't remember. He came in griping about how cold it was out. Then he said, "Where the hell is everybody? It's like a goddamn morgue around here." Morgue. Morgue. Morgue around here. I didn't even bother to answer him. He was so goddamn stupid not to realize it was a Saturday night and everybody was out or asleep or home for the weekend. I wasn't going to break my neck telling him. He started getting undressed. He didn't say one goddamn word about Jane. Not one. Neither did I. I just watched him. All he did was thank me for letting him wear my hound tooth. He hung it up on a hanger and put it in the closet. Then when he was taking off his tie, he asked me if I'd written his goddamn composition for him. I told him it was over on his goddamn bed. He walked over and read it while he was unbuttoning his shirt. He stood there, reading it, and sort of stroking his bare chest and stomach with this very stupid expression on his face. He was always stroking his stomach or his chest. He was mad about himself. All of a sudden, he said, "For Christ's sake, hold on. This is about a goddamn baseball glove." "So what?" I said, cold as hell. Well, what do you mean? So what? What do you mean? So what? I told you it had to be about a goddamn room or a house or something. You said it had to be descriptive. What the hell is the difference? If it's about a baseball glove, god damn it, he was dull as hell. He was really furious. You always do everything back assward. He looked at me. No wonder you're fucking the hell out of here, he said. You don't do one damn thing the way you're supposed to. I mean it. Not one damn thing. Alright, give it back to me then, I said. I went over and pulled it right out of his goddamn hand. Then I tore it up. What the hell did you do that for? He said. I didn't even answer him. I just threw these pieces in the waste basket. Then I lay down on my bed. And we both didn't say anything for a long time. He got all undressed, down to his shirt, and I lay on my bed and lit a cigarette. You weren't allowed to smoke in the dorm, but you could do it late at night when everybody was asleep or out and nobody could smell the smoke. Besides, I did it to annoy Strad later. It drove him crazy when you broke any rules. He never smoked in the dorm. It was only me. He still didn't say one single solitary word about Jean, so finally I said, "You're back pretty goddamn late if she only signed up for 9:30. Did you make her be late to signing in?" He was sitting on the edge of his bed, cutting his goddamn toenails. When I asked him that, "A couple of minutes," he said. Who the hell signs up for 9:30 on a Saturday night? God, how I hate him. "Did you go to New York?" I said. "You crazy? How the hell could we go to the New York if she only signed up for 9:30? That's tough." He looked up at me. "Listen," he said. "If you're gonna smoke in the room, how about going down to the can and do it? You may be getting the hell out of there, or hell out of here, but I have to stick around long enough to graduate." I ignored him. I really did. I went right on smoking like a madman. All I did was sort of turn over on my side and watched him cut his damn toenails. What a school! You were always watching somebody cut their damn toenails or squeeze their pimples or something. Did you give did you give her my regards? I asked him. Yeah, the hell he did. The bastard. What did he say? I said. Did you ask her if she still keep all her kings in the back row? No, I didn't ask her. What the hell you think we did all night to play checkers? For Christ's sake? I didn't even answer him. God, how I hated him. If you didn't go to New York, would you go with her? I asked him. After a little while, I could hardly keep my voice from shaking all over the place. Boy, was I getting nervous. I just had a feeling something had gone funny. He was finished cutting his damn toenails, so he got up from the bed in just his damn shorts and all, and started getting very damn playful. He came over to my bed and started leaning over me and taking these playful as hell sucks at my shoulder. "Cut it out," I said. "Where did you go with her if you didn't go to New York?" "Nowhere. We just sat in the goddamn car." He gave me another one of those playful, stupid little socks on the shoulder. "Cut it out," I said. "Whose car?" "Ed Banky's." Ed Banky was the basketball coach at Pensy. Old Stradlater was one of his pets because he was the center of the center on the team. And Ed Banky always let him borrow his car when he wanted it. It wasn't allowed for students to borrow a faculty guy's car, but all the athletic bastards stuck together. In every school I've gone to, all the athletic bastards stick together. Stradlater kept taking these shadow punches down at my shoulder. He had his toothbrush in his hand and he put it in his mouth. What you do? I said. Give her the time in Adbank's goddamn car? My voice was shaking sometime awful. What a thing to say. Want me to wash your mouth out with soap? Did you? That's a professional security, buddy. This next part, I don't remember so hot. All I know is I got up from the bed like I was going down to the can or something, and then I tried to suck him with all my might. Right smack in the toothbrush so it would split his goddamn throat open. Only I missed, I didn't connect. All I did was sort of get him on the side of the head or something. It probably hurt him a little bit, but not as much as I wanted. It probably would have hurt him a lot, but I did it with my right hand and I can't make a good fist with that hand. On account of that injury I told you about. Anyway, the next thing I knew, I was on the goddamn floor and he was sitting on my chest with his face all red. That is, he had his goddamn knees on my chest and he weighed about a ton. He had hold my wrists too, so I couldn't take another suck at him. I'd have killed him. What the hell's the matter with you? He kept saying, and his stupid face kept getting redder and redder. Get your lousy knees off my chest, I told him. I was almost worrying. I really was. Go on, get off of me, you clumsy bastard. He wouldn't do it, though. He kept holding onto my wrists and I kept calling him a son of a bitch and all for around 10 hours. I can hardly even remember what I said to him. I told him he thought he could give the time to anybody he felt like. I told him he didn't even care if a girl kept all her kings in their back row or not. And the reason he didn't care was because he was a goddamn stupid moron. He hated it when you called them moron. All morons hate it when you call them a moron. Shut up now, Holden, he said with his big stupid red face. Just shut up now. You don't even know if her first name is Jane or Jean. Yeah, goddamn moron. Now shut up, Holden. God damn it, I'm running ya, he said. I really had him going. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna slam you on. Get your dirty stinking moron knees off my chest. If I let you up, will you keep your mouth shut? I didn't even answer him. He said it over again. Hold on, if I let you up, will you keep your mouth shut? Yes. He got up off me and I got up too. My chest hurt like a hail from his dirty knees. You're a dirty stupid son of a bitch of a moron, I told him. That got him really mad. He shook his big stupid finger in my face. Hold on, god damn it, I'm running you now. For the last time, if you don't keep your yap shut, I'm gonna. Why should I? I said. I was practically yelling. That's just the trouble with all your morons. You never want to discuss anything. That's the way you can always tell a moron. They never want to discuss anything Then he really let one go at me. And the next thing I knew, I was on the goddamn floor again. I don't remember if he knocked me out or not, but I don't think so. It's pretty hard to knock a guy out, except in the goddamn movies. But my nose was bleeding all over the place. When I looked up, old Stradlater was standing practically right on top of me. He had his goddamn toilet kit under his arm. Why the hell don't you shut up when I tell you to? He said. He sounded pretty nervous. He probably was scared that he'd have fractured my skull or something when I hit the floor. It's too bad I didn't. You asked for it. God damn it, he said. Boy, did he look worried. I didn't even bother to get up. I just lay there in the floor for a while, and they kept calling him a moron son of a bitch. I was so mad, I was practically bowling. Listen, go wash your face, Stradlater said. You hear me? I told him to go wash his own moron face, which was a pretty childish thing to say, but I was mad as hell. I told him to stop off on the way to the can and give Mrs. Schmitz the time. Mrs. Schmitz was the janitor's wife. She was around 65. I kept sitting there on the floor till I hear older Stradlater close the door and go down the corridor to the can. Then I got up. I couldn't find my goddamn hunting hat anywhere. Finally, I found it. It was under the bed. I put it on and turned the old pick around the back the way I liked it. And then I went over and took a look at my stupid face in the mirror. You never saw such gore in your life. I had blood all over my mouth and chin, and even on my pajamas and the bathrobe. It partly scared me, and it partly fascinated me. All the blood and all sort of made me look tough. I'd only been in about two fights in my life, and I lost both of them. I'm not too tough. I'm pacifist. If you wanted to know the truth, I had a feeling old Achilles probably heard all the racket and was awake. So I went through the shower curtains into his room just to see what the hell he was doing. I hardly ever went over to his room. It always had a funny stink. It always had a funny stink in it, because he was so clumsy in his personal habits. 어, 나름 열심히 읽는데 좀 잘 읽지 않나요? 잘 읽는다고. 경력. 조금만 더 있으면 더 잘할 거야. 오케이. 자, 또 틈날 때 읽어볼게요.